Ladies and gentlemen, TPA fans, welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, and the practice home of the Vegas Golden Knights for the Brick Series event, Team Pennsylvania, and the Chicago Junior Blackhawks. Game 2 for PA, Game 3 for Chicago. Your starting lineup for Team Pennsylvania, nets the Schwartz tender, Brian Schwartz. On defense for Pennsylvania, number 77, Jake Stubb, and 78, Austin Wu. Your right wing, number 88, Nate Cesario. Your left wing, number 43, Cameron Evans. And your center, number 37, Bobby Spang. But it's PA off to the hot start. It's Colin McCormick picking off an extra pass by the Blackhawks. And he makes no doubt about it. Beating the Chicago goaltender Hot Walker side. And PA's got a 1-0 lead. An early PA marker, and Schwartzy gets the first Chicago chance under his glove. Team Pennsylvania's Jack Reel flies up the right-hand side. Cuts to the inside, centers it across. I think he was looking for Filiaggi back door. Offensive zone draw for Pennsylvania. It'll be Filiaggi on the draw. Reel taps it back for Ritson, kept at the blue line by Johnson. Pressured by Filiaggi. Wrapped to the other side by Chicago, and they'll try to exit. Filiaggi with some back pressure dislodges it, but it'll be Albanese for the Blackhawks up the left. He drops it to the defenseman, who makes a beautiful cross-ice pass. And Schwartzy there with the glove. Castano. Nice passing play there for the Blackhawks. Albanese started it up the left. Dropped it to the defenseman, who was able to find the open guy in the high slot, getting a good scoring chance. Schwartz equal to the task for Team Pennsylvania. It'll be Spang back on the draw. Wu will take possession. Carries behind his own net. Looks for Cesario. He's pressured immediately by the defenseman. Chicago able to keep it in at the blue line on the second clearing attempt. Now it'll be Evans. Evans finds Spang. Up through center. Gets the dump. It'll be Cesario giving chase as it wraps around behind the net. He gets there, he dislodges it. Spang and Evans there in support. Two Hawks, two PA players. And it'll be Pennsylvania coming away with it. Spang, stopping, starting. He's pressured again. Pops free for Chicago. They'll start the breakout, lofting at the center. Wu there to take possession. He'll bank it off the wall. Pressure coming from Cesario as Chicago enters the PA zone. Evans steps up, it's played through his legs. A nice centering pass there. Shot in by the Hawks. Stopped and held. .12:29 to play in period 1. PA with a 1-0 early lead. Face-off popped out of the zone. It's Lynn up into the offensive zone, centering pass, and it's unable to connect. Working on a couple audio things here, folks. In a second. All right, I think we are back at it as Lynn tries the offensive zone. Pulls it around the defender, carries it in behind. PA changing behind the play, able to keep possession, but it'll be Christini firing it back to the defenseman. The defense was on the change. It'll be McCormick re-entering for PA. Driving to the middle, knocked off of his stick and cleared by Chicago. Right to Schulberger, but it skips past him, and it'll be Johnson picking it up in his own end. He's pressured immediately by the Hawks. Johnson maintains possession, fires it up, but it's cut off at the blue line and kept in by Chicago. Johnson will try a second time. This one off the back of a Blackhawk. Dump to the corner. It'll be Schulberger doing battle. Real chases it at the point. He's unable to get to it. And now PA at the end of a bit of a long shift. Real's got fresh legs. Everybody else, Real and Filiaggi were able to get off. Oh no, and Ritson. Ritson able to find Real. Real with speed up the right. Hauled down on the plate. And Chicago will come back the other direction. It's Ritson giving chase. High stick here. And it'll be a whistle. Played with a high stick. We'll get a face-off in the Pennsylvania zone to the right of Schwartz. Welcome to Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Your PA Brick home on Cinnamon Swirl Television for all your brick action. Spang on the draw. It'll kick free. Looking for Wu. Evans will get in there. Comes back to the corner for Spang and Wu. Wu banks it off of Evans' stick. He'll give chase. Then he cuts up to it. He's quick enough. He gets hacked at. Rebound, sits out front. Evans tossed into the boards hard. You just hit that and type what you want. Goal by McCormick, yeah. PA leads. It's McCormick at center, the PA goal scorer. He's tripped up and will get a power play. PA is going to head to its first power play, a power play that was lethal against Detroit Red Wings in a 5-0 win yesterday. A trip coming to Chicago. McCormick on the draw. It'll be Lynn getting control. Lynn drives the outside. Picked up by McCormick. He banks it off the wall for Starr. Starr. Cross ice to Christini. He walks in, looks back down. And it's in the net, ladies and gentlemen! Maddie Lynn! On the power play, cross ice feed from Christini. And it's 2-0. It's early. It's exciting, but it's early. $9:30 to play in the first. The excitement comes because as of right now, this is the fourth game between these teams. And the last one was 3-2 Chicago, but that's the closest PA's been. They have an early lead, but there's a ton of time left and a lot of great hockey players on the ice for both teams. Battle in the neutral zone, Real and Filiaggi, but it'll be Albanese for the Hawks sending it deep. Picked up behind by Ofterhide. He's beaten to the puck though, and off the wall come the Hawks. Sent across, looking for Albanese. Off a Penn's defender, and kicked out to center by Ritson. Ritson, blue line, red line, dumping. Jack Real will give chase. He dislodges the puck. PA with some fresh legs. As the Hawks try to exit their zone and will, but Spang will get there. Real will get to the puck. Carrying to the outside, he's got Evans driving the left, but he was a bit behind the play. I don't think he could see him. Back to the point for Schulberger. His shot blocked. Evans and Spang keep it at the blue line. Spang looks to drop it. It's picked off by Chicago, sent right back out. Noble Johnson defending there. He's able to keep the Chicago forward to the outside. A body there. Schulberger gets to the puck, wraps it around for Cesario. Cesario and Spang will battle on the wall. Spang looking for Cesario, comes right free to a Chicago player for a one-timer. It's off his teammate, and Evans is up ice. Evans into the offensive zone, drags between, sends a backhander wide of the net. Cesario chases it down. PA steps up, it's Evans with some pressure, dislodges it but only briefly. Chicago clears where Johnson will get possession. He goes up the middle past all the PA players right to the Chicago defender. Chicago turns it into the offensive zone. Left side defended off by Wu. Wu, great body position. Able to force the puck to Evans, but to the point man. And finally cleared all the way down. It'll be far enough for an icing. But PA will get a much needed line change here. 7:22 to play. Goals so far by Lynn and McCormick. PA leads 5-4 in the shot category, 2-0 on the scoreboard. It's 9:40 here in Vegas. It's a little bit after 12:30, about 12:40 back in the East Coast. Thank you all for joining us here on Cinnamon Swirl Television for Team Pennsylvania Brick Action. Shot in, stopped by Schwartz. Picked up by Cristini as he carries through center. Cuts to the outside. Stops, pulls up, sends one for Lynn. Lynn drives in, fires high short side, skips just over the net. Kept in at the point by the skate of Ofterhide. Finally cleared up by Chicago, but it'll find their bench, and we'll get a face-off. It went off a PA player, so it'll be out at neutral ice. Chicago in red, with the Blackhawk logo upon the chest. Black pants with red and white stripes, the red socks with black and white stripes, just like the Hawks in the NHL. Team Pennsylvania in goal with the blue shoulders, the blue, gold, and white striped pants. Rebound on the Ofterhide shot cleared by Chicago. The gold socks with the blue and white stripes. Shot in from the outside. Schwartz kicks it out. Rebound by Chicago. One tap, two tap, three taps, and a beautiful save by Schwartzy coming across from his right to left. Getting all of that one, Brian Schwartz. Best scoring chance of the day thus far for the Hawks. Spang wins the draw. Wu picks it up. Wu cuts to the middle. He's got Evans. He finds him. He's spinning at center, though. Pass a bit behind, but Wu will pick it up. Wu into the offensive zone. Looking. Wraps it around. Evans is there. He sends it just wide. Centering feed from Wu on the wraparound. Sent just wide of the net by Evans. It's off the skate of Chang. The Chicago defender will chase it down in the PA end, giving pressure to Jake Starr. It'll be Spang coming away with it. He's around one. He has Evans trailing and Cesario. It's knocked off of his stick. Cesario overskates a bit, but PA will do battle on the wall right before it's cleared up. It'll be icing if it's far enough, and it is. It'll be Filiaggi on the draw, won by Chicago, in behind their net. Pressure coming from Real. Chicago able to run a controlled breakout, but that's picked off by Ritz in its center. He goes around one into the zone. He's looking, pulls it, sends it across, looking for Filiaggi. It's off of a skate and in behind the net. It'll be Ritzen again. Knocked off his stick to the point, Schulberger. Schulberger sends it for Ritzen. Cleared up and out by Chicago. And Johnson will get there. Nice angle by Johnson. He sends it across for Real. Real winds up in his own zone. He gets around one. He's in 2-on-3 here. Centering pass just past the skate of Filiaggi, and back come the Hawks. They're in on sides, challenging Schulberger, who's a bit flat-footed, but Schwartz there to make the stop. 4:33 to play in the first. D-zone draw. It'll be McCormick to take it. Lynn and Christini on the wing. Won by Chicago. Sent towards the net. Kicked into the corner by Schwartz. Off their hide there. Reverses looking for Merlot. In the corner, Chicago. Pops off of Christini all the way across out to the point. Pressured by McCormick. It's sent to the corner where it's picked up by PA but taken back by Chicago. And finally, a lofted puck caught by Schwartz. And another draw. Face off won by Pennsylvania, wrapped around. Chipped further along, just past the stick of Cesario, and kicked back in behind by Chicago. It'll be Wu. Wu banks one off the boards, picked off by Chicago, but taken right away by Evans. Evans up the left. To the outside he goes, stopping, pulling up, looking for the trailer. He's got Spang, now Wu. Wu fans on a shot, and it's cleared by Chicago. They've got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Kick to the middle. Defended nicely there by Starr. Was able to get it all the way over to Spang in the corner, who finds Cesario. He looks for Evans. It tips off of his stick, and he'll give chase. They'll battle in behind. Maybe a little hook. Getting away with a bit of a hook. It's Vegas. You would expect it. As Chicago comes back. Shot low into the corner by Schwartz. Round behind to the opposite quarter. PA able to get most, if not all, of a line change. Yes, all of a line change up front anyway. Schulberger will hammer one off the boards out of the zone. It's picked up by Reel and Ritson. Spinning out of it, not able to get control with Reel, and Chicago will come back the other way. Right corner, centering pass. Behind the Chicago player, skips innocently to the side of the net. It's cleared up and out by PA. Ritson gets there. He pressures the puck. It's taken by Chicago into their own end. Filiaggi with a chop there. No call. Comes the whole way through. Nice moves there by Chicago. Cleared by Pennsylvania. Scrambling a bit here. Chicago, D to D. They look to regroup and re-enter the PA zone. PA getting a line change. At least part of one as Christini's on. And he'll cut in 1-on-3. Gets possession. He's going to be joined by his line mates here as he's chucked into the wall. Chicago with the puck. Fired cross ice. Pressured by Christini. He'll keep it in the zone. They'll give chase. Now Lynn after it. Wrapped around to be kept by Ofterhide. He pops it back to the corner. Picked off by Chicago. And sent out to center. It'll be Merlot. Cross ice to McCormick. McCormick steps around one. He's tripped on the play. No call. D to D for the Hawks as they come back up. Pressured by Merlot, and it kicks into the corner. He'll be the first one there. He wraps it around for Ofterhide. It skips over his stick, whole way to the point. Shot comes from out there, and that is stopped and gobbled up. That'll give us time to give you the Pennsylvania roster. PA's goaltenders in net right now, Brian Schwartz, number 32. Number 30 is Chase Baxter. We've also got number 13, Bo Ritson. Number 11, Jack Reel. Number 10, Luca Filiaggi. Number 78, Austin Wu. Number 77, Jake Starr. 97 is Matty Lynn. Number 42, Bo Christini. Number 88, the Ottawa Nightmare, Nate Cesario. Nate the Great. Number 43, Cameron Evans. Number 37, Bobby Spag. Number 15, Chase Schulberger. Number 4, David Merlot. Number 18, Colin McCormick. And number 34, Rylan Ofterhide. Cesario picks it off. Pressure from Spangy. Turns, looks. Centers for Evans. It's top free. Can't get the shot through. Back comes Chicago on the rush. Pass off the skates of Schulberger and turn right back up. It'll be Evans reaching for it, but Chicago coming away with it. Tipped by Schulberger, and Chicago's offside. Chicago enters the zone. Onsides this time. A clearing attempt twice by PA. 3 times, still not out. That'll be Starr getting it out the center. Lifted over for Cesario. He'll pop it in deep. PA will get a change. 10 seconds left. Sent all the way up ice. Off the stick of Wu. Gathered in by Starr in the corner. Pop behind the net, and the horn will sound. And end period 1. The best period of hockey we've seen thus far from Team Pennsylvania as they have a 2-0 lead. All right, we are back. 15 minutes on the clock, and we're going to switch sides and play period 2. They'll line them up. It'll be Filiaggi on the draw. All kicked back by Chicago. Chicago with a bit of an advantage, I think, late in the first period. PA jumped out to the early lead. They've done a good job since. They're getting great goaltending from Brian Schwartz. As the puck sent cross ice for Merlot. Knocked off the boards, pressured by Filiaggi. Kept by Chicago. Now Merlot, now Filiaggi. Merlot will reverse for Ofterheide. He goes behind his net to chase it down. Chicago beats him to it. Popped into the corner. Filiaggi gets there. He's able to push it towards Ritson. Uses his body to protect. Spins it back out towards the middle. And PA's unable to clear the zone. Rye Ofterheide will try again. Banked off the boards. PA's able to get it out. Chicago regains right back in. Bouncing puck. Swatted out and cleared by Ofterheide. PA's up the ice 2-on-2. Filiaggi cuts the outside reel. Trails it. Cuts back into the middle, shoots one, and it's deflected just over the net. Nice move there from Filiaggi. Cleared up to Schulberger. He keeps it in at the blue line. Lynn will get it. Lynn centers one. Nobody there but Chicago. It'll be picked up by Christini, sent all the way back behind for McCormick. Just out of his reach, and Chicago will pick it up and try to break it out. Stopped at the blue line, though, by Johnson. Battle on the wall. McCormick on the puck. It'll be Chicago coming away with it and clear it. Schulberger, first one there. He's under double pressure. And Chicago took it away briefly, but not for long. Now there's a battle on the wall. Schulberger needs some help. Not a lot of support. He's able to knock it behind for Johnson, who sends it up through center. Picked up by Christini. He's in onside. He's got Lynn and McCormick. Crisscrosses with Lynn. And he fires one towards the net. And it's deflection. And PA leads. 3-0. Bo Christini tickles the twine with a twisted wrister and makes it 3-0 Pennsylvania. Everybody on that line has a goal so far. Now it's Spang, Cesario, and Evans. Back to Wu. Wu knocks it into the offensive zone, and Evans will give chase. Evans and Cesario. It's banked off the boards. Evans gets to it first. Clears it up to the point man, Star. Star back to the corner. Looking for Spang. Battle there. Kept at the blue line again by Star. But finally tipped out the center by Chicago where they'll gain control. It's Taylor for Chicago into the offensive zone. Battling with Wu. Gets great body position there by the Chicago forward. Tips it to the outside. Pulls it around. Shot in. Stop held. Not held. It's loose. It's cleared by PA's defense but not out. Back to the point it goes, but it skips past the defenseman, and Cesario will give chase. PA gets a line change. Part of one. It's Ritson and Filiaggi on. Rio able to get the change behind as well. Chicago carries in. Centering. Off Schwartz. Pops out front. Jumps over. Stick. Cleared by Rio. Icing if it's far enough, and it is. But clearing the heat out of a very, very hot PA kitchen. And keeping this one 3-0. Filiaggi to take the draw against Campbell. Filiaggi ties it up. Sent cross ice. Nice play there. Skips over a stick though. Pressured at the blue line. Kept in by Chicago. Shot comes from the outside. Great block. Alterhide with the block. He'll bank it off the boards out the center, but right to the Chicago defender. And they send it right back in. It'll be Merlot this time. He reverses for Rio. If he can chip and go, he will. He can't. He can't get around the defender. Second time's a charm, though. And he's up ice on a 2-on-2 with Ritson. He'll carry to the outside, but Ritson will be offside. Christini steps in at the face-off dot just outside of the Chicago blue line. Albanese ends up with it for the Hawks. He's pressured by McCormick. Puck pops free, but it's picked up by Chicago, and they're up ice at a 3-on-2. Carries towards the middle, and Schulberger decks him, and he'll get a penalty for that. So PA's going to head to the penalty kill. Second time in the game, I believe. Or no, I guess they had a power play. So a very talented Chicago team's going to have an extra player. For the next 2 minutes, 10:42 here in period 2. PA leads 3-0. Goals from Lynn, McCormick, and Christini. So it'll be Star, Wu, Christini, and Lynn on the ice. Played back to the point by Chicago. They go D to D, banked off the boards and sent in. That's kicked to the corner where it's gathered by Lynn and rocketed around looking for Christini, kept in by Chicago. Christini will get there, clear it, and Matty Lynn will skate into it, and he's in all alone on the short-hander. Opens it up, fires it just wide of the net. A beautiful short-handed attempt there by PA. Chicago survives it, and the Hawks will get control, but they'll have to regroup. About 35 seconds into the power play for the Hawks. Centering pass off the stick of Lynn, right to a Chicago forward. But Schwartzy equal to the pass with a stop and hold. It'll be Spang stepping into the face-off circle. Merlot and off their eye the defense. He's got Evans up front with him, and the PA is able to clear it out the center. PA will give chase with one. Evans will try to steer it one direction, and he'll tie up a player at the blue line briefly. Sent up to the wall, pressured there by Ofteride, but he gets skated around a bit. Down to the ice goes the Chicago player. Wraparound attempt, cleared by Spang. Not out. Backdoor feed. And it'll be Evans getting there. He lofts it all the way out. Pressure coming from Spang and Evans, but it tips out the center for Chicago, and they'll gain the PA line. Evans pressures, shot in, put into a corner nicely by Schwartz, and it's picked up by Merlot. Now Spang, he's able to clear. Chicago dangles at the blue line, and we're offside. .13 seconds left on the PK. It'll be Filiaggi and Ritson. Woo, nicely takes good body positions, but it's wrapped around by the Hawks. 3, 2, and 1. Power play over. PA back to even strength, gets the penalty kill. Chang for Chicago turns in his own end and banks it up. It's Albanese gaining the offensive zone for Chicago. Real with pressure, but he backs off, allowing Albanese to send it cross ice. PA getting away from the pressure. They got to get on these guys. They're backing away. You get in there near that puck, you got to stop until you win the battle or the puck's gone. You can't wave at it and skate away, boys. It'll be Spang, Evans, and Cesario. Star and Wu. Face-off, won by Spang to Evans. It's knocked off of his stick. Spang wraps it around behind. Tried to pop out by Star, and it will clear the zone as Chicago's offsides now. They'll have time to clear. NHL rules, they can touch up all sides. They can also ice on the PK. Cesario with a nice catch on a bouncing puck. He's into the zone right side. Centers it for Evans. He directs it towards the net. Second shot blocked out front. Evans down to the ice. Spang will follow on. It pops to Star. Star around one. Steps inside. Fires. The field goal's good, but it doesn't count in hockey. Send it high over the cage. Wu gets possession. Sends it back towards the net. That's blocked. And Chicago sends it all the way up ice. Not icing, not far enough. Star with a great play coming back. I'm sorry, that was Wu. Wu gets it to Evans. Evans crosses the Spang. They're 2-0. Spang dumps it in. And PA leads 4-0. Bobby Spang from Cameron Evans. On a beautiful upright feed, Austin Wu with a great play in the corner. Frees the puck up, Evans gets control. Passes it area pass to Bobby Spang. And it's 4-0 Penn, or PA. Holy heavens. The kid from Philly Hockey Club. Chicago makes a goalie change. Wins the draw, enters the zone. A little whack at Schwartz there. 7:15 to play in the first. Second. PA 4, Chicago 0. Christini cross-checked in the head on the face-off, and that'll be a power play coming for Team Pennsylvania. The kid's arguing, but it's a clear call. It's a face-off, not a scrum. It's not rugby. So PA 1 for 1 on the power play. Chicago showing a little frustration here, trailing 4-0. And now Christini's got the puck and he's up the left-hand side. Leaves it for Ofterheide. He drives to the middle. Sends it to his partner, Schulberger. Schulberger back to Ofterheide. Tipped up into the corner for Christini. Comes around one. Sends it back for Lynn. And it skips wide of the net. McCormick gets to it. Cycles up high. Cuts to the inside. Picked up by Christini on the wall. Now McCormick behind. It's tied up and it's cleared by Chicago. And just outside of the blue line, Ofterheide will gather it for Schulberger. He'll find Christini and he'll wind things up. PA on the power play. Christini turned back at the first attempt. He'll find Schulberger. He gets it to McCormick and PA's in on sides. McCormick fake slap. Sends it to Lynn at the side of the net. He banks it looking for Schulberger. He'll find him. Over to Ofterheide. He's got room to step in. He shoots and fires. It's stopped and held. 48 seconds left on the PA power play. He's going to send out Filiaggi, Real, Ritson. Star and Wu at the blue line. Filiaggi on the draw, back over to Ritson. Ritson to Star, to Wu. Wu hammers one. It goes off the shin pad of Real and just over the net. Filiaggi there to pick it up in the corner. Drives behind, stops behind the net. Finds Ritson. Ritson delays. Back to Star. Star loses control and Chicago on a breakaway. Back checking his Star. Ties him up nicely and makes the play. So, hey, you stay in the play. That's what you got to do, folks. Wu gets the puck, clears it out the center. Chicago will put it back in. 13 seconds left on the PA power play. Wu in behind his own net. He rims it around for Real. Real gathers it, sends it cross ice to Filiaggi. He's got Ritson with him. It's a 2-on-1. Carries around one. Taps it towards the net, and it's stopped by the Chicago goalie. Pops free to Real on the wall. Real comes away. Fakes one way. Spins back. Cuts back towards the middle. He's defended nicely by the Chicago defense. Finds Filiaggi in the corner. He spins out of some trouble in behind the net. Looking. He's got Cesario and Evans as PA's got a bit of a line change. PA coasting a bit the pucks here. Got to skate. Centering pass. Fought off by Schulberger and all the way down where Schwartz will delay and a slap shot taken by Chicago. And it bends off the back of Schwartz and in. Chicago gets on the board from behind the net. All the great saves by Schwartz. That's a tough one that gets by him, but I'm sure it won't get to him. Chicago manufactures a goal with the stretch play there. Bang on the draw, wins it back to Ofterheide. He sends it behind. Merlot is now under pressure. Banked off the boards to Evans. Evans slew-footed on the play, no call. And it's cleared by Pennsylvania. Spang will give chase. Ties up the Chicago player, kicks free to Evans. Evans carries around one, centers it for Cesario. It pops around in front. Sent in on net and kicked to the corner. But cleared up by Chicago and they skate through it. It'll be Merlot coming back. 2-on-2. Chicago centers one. Stopped by Schwartz. And the puck cleared up and out of the zone by Pennsylvania. McCormick pressures. PA giving the blue line here. Pennsylvania's got to apply the pressure, folks. Body check at center ice by Chicago. It'll be Alfred with it up to McCormick. He kicks it forward. Chicago gathers it in, and they'll clear the zone to Wu. It'll be McCormick into the offensive zone. Fires one high and wide of the net. A heavy slapper from McCormick. Just off the mark. Comes to Lynn, though. Now to McCormick. Finds Christini in front. Backside to Lynn. And it's a great save by Chicago. (4-1) PA leads. 3 minutes left in period 2. Scrum in front of the Chicago net. Face-off will come to the right of the Chicago goaltender. Thank you for joining us here on Cinnamon Swirl TV, a Cinnamon Swirl production, bringing you all of Team Pennsylvania road to glory here in the Kings of Vegas. Spang wins the puck forward, can't get it through to the net. Evans will try, his shot blocked. Chicago picks it up and carries behind. Sent cross ice by Chicago, picked up by their defense, pressured by Evans, now Spang, and broken out by the Hawks. Into the offensive zone they come. Pressured by Starr. Protected nicely in the corner. Now it pops to Wu. Wu wraps it around. Nobody but Chicago there. They send it side of the net. Cross ice pass. Broken up by a diving Austin Wu. Played up to the Chicago defense. Blocked by Spang. Blocked by Starr. Starr unable to clear. Evans tips it to Cesario. Doesn't get through. Now Wu finds Evans, and Evans will turn and go. He kicks it all the way up into the offensive zone. He'll give chase. Gets possession, pulls up, fires one across ice, looking for Filiaggi. It tips off of a Chicago player, and out come the Hawks. 3-on-3 into the offensive zone they come. Pushing one towards the net, it's Schwartz putting it in behind. Filiaggi gets there, desperately throws it to the corner. Chicago possession, all Chicago right here in this brief end of the second. Ever since their goal, they've had the advantage. Filiaggi will get to it. Puts it off the boards right to the Chicago blue line. They go D to D to Albanese, looking to break out the other side. He sends one up off the stick of Real right to Schulberger. Schulberger hits Filiaggi, who's just hammered at center ice. That's got to get called. If it's called on Schulberger earlier, that's a blatant hit by Chicago. It's left unchecked. Now Johnson. Chicago drives in, sends one just wide of the cage. Johnson defending. Centering pass blocked by Filiaggi. Centering pass this time picked off by Johnson. And he finds Will at center, who's up ice. Uses his body to secure. He's tripped up. PA with the puck. Lynn shoots one high and wide. We'll get a 2-minute power play for PA. (4-1) Pennsylvania as they head to the power play here. McCormick on the draw. To Lynn. Lynn back to Alter. Alterhide to Lynn. Lynn to Alterhide. They play some catch. Alterhide able to hit McCormick in the corner. He protects and finds Alterhide again. A quarterback here. Turning out. Looking for McCormick, and it's picked off this time. They only make the same play so many times. Off a Chicago stick and picked up by Christini. He's hounded a bit. Left there by Schulberger, and Christini's up ice in a 3-on-2. Finds Lynn. Lynn fires one. It's blocked and picked up by McCormick. He centers for Christini. Shot comes in as the horn sounds. And PA leads 4-1 as we head to period 3.
I won.
All right, welcome back live to Las Vegas, Nevada. City National Arena, practice home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights. We want to take a minute to remind you to follow us on Twitter at Cine TV, as well as Team Penn Brick. And we also want to give a shout out to these fans who are watching at home, including 2 Team Pennsylvania alumni, Mr. Lowe and Mr. Snyder. A little shout out from the Pittsburgh Pizza Joint Sure Pizza to Team Pennsylvania. Thank you all for watching. If you tweet us a picture at Team Penn Brick, you may see yourself on the next broadcast, which comes at 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock Eastern, right here from Vegas. Stepping around the Penn's defender, shorthanded is the Hawks. Forward. And a shorthanded scoring chance for Chicago. Face off 1-2 off. Righty banks it off the boards for Schulberger. Schulberger sends it up to McCormick. And PA will gain the offensive zone. It's McCormick in. Sends it back to Schulberger. He looks for McCormick. Spins out of trouble. Finds Christini. He cuts to the middle. Lynn's there. He'll shoot one. Blocked out front. Chicago getting a lot of block shots here. Schulberger steps up. Keeps it in. Diving for the puck. And Chicago will come away with it and clear. All the way down. No icing on the penalty kill here in the Brick. Remember, subscribe to the channel Cinnamon Swirl TV for all your hockey action. But Christini drives, no call. Evans with some pressure. Evans drives into the offensive zone. Knocked off of his stick. He tries to leave it for Wu. But it's in his skates. Evans able to pop it forward, though. Wu follows on. Sent back to the point. Cut off by Spang. Collected there by Pennsylvania. He'll throw it cross ice looking for Cesario. Picked up by Chicago and wrapped all the way in. PA will have to try to come the length of the ice. It'll be Wu to pick it up. He's under pressure. He'll find Evans. Evans able to tip it out over the blue line, but no more. Pressure from Evans. He picked it off for a hot second. Chicago gets it back. Puts it into the corner. 13 minutes to play. 4-1 PA lead. Shot back to the point. Chicago sends it in. It skips wide. Spang wraps it around for Cesario. But Chicago winds through. Sends one high over the cage. Evans unable to clear. Off the dish from Wu. Comes free to Cesario. He gets out of the zone. Chicago able to put it right back in, though. It'll be Spang in after. Spang blows a tire in the corner. Evans will try. Reel's on the ice. He's able to get it to him. Jack Reel comes up ice with speed. Carries to the left side. Forces it into the Chicago zone. Allows PA to get the change. 3 players down on the half wall. Chicago comes away with it. That pass picked off nicely by Merlot. And sent right back in where Real will get it offensive zone, driving in, looking. He shoots hard and he buries it, jumping! Jack Real with the celly! It's the Real team! Jack Real with his second in the tourney! High short side Walker! And a 5-1 PA lead! Billy Audrey to take the draw. Chicago brings it into the PA zone, looking to bridge the gap. It's taken by Ritson. He finds Real. It's off of his stick and into the zone. He'll give chase, but giving puck pressure. Popped into the corner. Filiaggi in after it. Turning out of trouble was the Chicago defender. Three PA defenders back. Dances one. Shoots Schwartzy there for the save. Sent back in towards the net. I think he got a piece of the next one. Centering pass in front. Sent skipping to the side of the net. As Chicago tries to get to the PA goaltender, and the PA defense will have none of that. Cristini to take the face off to the left of Schwartz. Won by Chicago, back to the point. Kept in, but not for long as Lynn follows on. He centers it to McCormick, who's in onside. Firing in a big save by the Chicago netminder. Popped out the center by the Hawks and into the PA zone. PA's going to want to make sure to bridge. They need to take away space. They need to mind their gap as Chicago comes on the rush. They need to have the F3 high in the offensive zone so we don't give up any odd man rushes, protecting a 4-goal lead. It'll be Chicago winning the draw. Kicked up for Real. Real unable to get control. Kept in by the Hawks. Battled for by Filiaggi. Albanese will come away with it. He drives the net. Dancing one. Dangling shot comes in. Blocked, I believe, out front by a defenseman. Real gets there. Can't clear. Chicago keeps. Chicago with pressure here. As we wind down to 10:30 to play in the third period, PA leads. As you can see, 5-1 here in the third. Back to the point. Pressure coming there. Shot comes in from the outside. It's deflected and wide of the cage. Comes free to Real. He goes off the boards. He's got Ritson with him on a 2-on-1. Big crisscross. He looks. Finds Ritson back door. His shot skips just over the net. A great 2-on-1 feed there by Real, who tries to center it to Spang. And back come the Hawks up through center. Defended nicely by PA, but worked to the corner by Chicago. Off their hide there. Spang will get in and help. Centered up, and it'll be Ritson. Ritson comes out, lifts it in, but he didn't gain the red line, and they'll say no icing. PA gets lucky there. Cesario in after it on puck pressure. His puck pressure forces the turnover to Spang, and PA's going to work in the offensive zone. It's Wu. He winds and fires wide of the cage. Evans chases it down, works it back to the point. Picked up by Starr, back to Evans. Evans tries to center, deflects off of a Chicago stick. Cesario will pressure there. Cleared up, out to center, where Chicago's got a streaking forward, now two. A 2-on-2 develops as they try to pass it. It's defended nicely. Skips through the legs of Evans. He doesn't know it's there. Battle on the corner. I can't really see. Evans comes away with it. He's able to clear the zone. Put back in by Chicago. Gathered by Pennsylvania's Spang. Reverses for Wu. Will play it up to Evans. Evans will tip it off the boards, not able to clear. Dangerous play here for PA. 8:45 to play in the game. PA chips it off the boards, not out. And in wide of the cage and deflects just wide. Nice defense there, but PA stuck in their end right now. Can't clear. Wu hauled down on the play. Comes free to Starr. He stops and reverses on his own. Nifty move there for Jake Starr as he carries up the center and finds Evans. Evans 1-on-2 will fire it in and get a change. Pops free all the way through to Chicago at the PA line. Pressured by 42 Christini. Chicago sends it around for Schulberger. He's having a heck of a game today. Schulberger up to McCormick. McCormick through the neutral zone, crisscrossing with Christini and carrying to the left corner. Now the right corner. Back to Christini. Back to McCormick as they play catch. Jangles one, drives in, shot! Kicked out nicely by Chicago. Sent back up on the stretch play. Johnson there to break it up and work it back to Schulberger. Schulberger to Christini, and PA's getting a change. Little pressure. 7:10 to play in the third. Rocketed out of the zone by Chicago. A 3-on-2 develops here. Schulberger keeps him wide on the entry. Carried in behind, stopping, turning it back. I believe that was Albanese to the corner, where it'll be Lynn. Now Reel and Ritson at it again. Reel in, looking, firing one into the belly of the Chicago goalie. Offensive zone draw for Pennsylvania. It'll be Filiaggi stepping into the face-off dot. Filiaggi wins the draw to Reel. He's got one in each of the games. He sends it high off the glass for Ofterhide, and Chicago's got a 2-on-1. Merlot back to get a skate on it and turn it back for Pennsylvania. Ritson carries into the offensive zone. Fires one, glove side, stopped and held, and there's a cross check, send him off. PA will head back to the power play. With 6:10 to play, that's not a way to come back. 5-1 Pennsylvania lead. Third period, we head to the power play. Filiaggi on the draw, one to Reel. Reel back to the defense, sending it back to Reel. It pops off of his stick. Chicago able to clear. It'll be Ofterhide, tapping it for Ritson. Ritson into the offensive zone, looking for Reel. He keeps it in. Comes free to Filiaggi. Filiaggi and Ritson. Ritson gets possession. Leaves it for the defense, but it's picked off, and Chicago's got a short-handed 2-on-1. It's Ofterhide back. Sending it across. Another feed. And that's kept out. I don't know if Schwartz got it or it went wide. But the 2-on-1 unsuccessful for the Hawks as they play it back to the point short-handed. Rimmed around, kept in by Chicago. Played into the corner. Merlot battles there. It'll come free. It'll be Reel. Reel gets around one, but he loses control, and Chicago keeps it in. Finally, PA clears. It's Filiaggi up ice. He's got Reel with him. End of a long shift here for these guys. They drew the power play. There's only about 55 seconds left in the penalty. Filiaggi and Reel battle behind the net. Real will come away with it. Works it to the high slot. Wu with the hammer of a shot stopped out front. And held. 41 seconds left on the PA power play. It'll be Spang, Evans, Cesario, Wu, and Starr. Wu with that most recent heavy shot from the high slot. Spang on the draw. Won by Chicago. Into the corner. Battled for there. Down goes a Hawk. This will be a bit of a cheap little call here. They'll get a trip. 33 seconds to play on what will be a 4-on-4 before about a minute and a half, minute and 27 second Chicago power play. 4:43 to play in the period. Team Pennsylvania coached by head coach Trevor Edwards, assistant coach Hunter Mueller, and Doug McCormick. Picked off by Evans, and he's into the Chicago zone. He'll shoot one, a bouncer. Skips off the shoulder. Cesario! And he taps it home on the rebound! Nate the Great! Makes it 6-1! 88 from 43! Evans steps in to take the draw. Won by Chicago. D-to-D play. Kicked in behind for Wu. Wu tries for Evans. It's behind him. Out the center. Cesario gives pressure. 2-1. Chicago's now on the power play for a minute 26. Evans will pick it up. Gain center. He'll dump it in again. It worked the last time. As Chicago tries to gain the PA line, that Noble Johnson denies it. But Chicago will get possession. Albanese drives the middle. Pressured by Cristini. Cristini knocks it free, and PA clears the zone. It'll be McCormick sending it out. Chicago will have to regroup. Chang drives in. Battled with McCormick. Picked up by Chicago. Sent back to the point. D-to-D they go. Pressure from Cristini. He's everywhere right now. Rolling puck in on Schwartz. Stopped and held. 36. Oh, we have a running clock. 5-goal lead. So 30 seconds left in the power play. 3:10 in the game. Hammered shot by Chicago block. Off the hip of Merlot, who skates to the bench gingerly. Let's hope he's okay. PA gets a bit of a line change. Lynn and Filiaggi out to kill the penalty. With Wu, penalty now over. 2:35 to play in the third. 6-1 Pennsylvania. Ritson gets to the puck. He's knocked off the puck. Centering pass by Chicago. Cut off by Filiaggi. Pops free. Shot! Stopped and gloved by Schwartz. Filiaggi on the faceoff, driven towards the net by Chicago. Chipped out by Starr. He gets it to Real. Real sends it up for Ritson. Ritson unable to skate through the puck. Was reaching for it. Kept in by Chicago at the blue line. Wu defending in the corner. Pulled out by Chicago. Schwartz there again. And the next shot sent wide. Wu gets to it in the corner. He banks it off the glass, but it's deflected by Chicago and finally picked up by Starr on the rush. Starr carries in. Leaves for Real. PA does not need 4 guys attacking right now. Minute 22 to play. Comes free to Star. It's knocked off of his stick. In come the Hawks. Sending one cross ice, unable to connect. Wrapped back to the corner. Chicago comes out there. Picked off by Star. Played to Wu. Chicago gets it back in the corner. Biaggi will give battle. Trying a centering pass. It's played clearly with a high stick, but touched by PA. And back out they come. It's Real. Real tries to go between the legs. That's cut off, but he'll stay right with the play. Up to the half wall. Spangle pressure. He gets control. Turns with it, and he's 2-on-2 with Evans. Dangles through one, fires, and he'll tap it in! I believe it's Bobby Spang with his second of the game. With a nifty dangle, a dipsy doodle dunkaroo for Bobby Spang, and 7-1 PA lead. And that'll end the game. They're going to let the clock run here with 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team Pennsylvania is 2-0. Join us back here 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock for those of you on the East Coast to watch your Team Pennsylvania take on the Connecticut Junior Rangers.